If you were doing everything right and you soon found out it was wrong, how soon would you want to know? My goal for you is to decrease the chances of you or your child crying in disappointment at the end of the year, and increase your wrestlers' confidence, focus, and equip them to win in the moments and matches that matter most. Here's what Nick Horton, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, has to say about our system. Coach Brian is legit. He caters the training in a very unique, personalized fashion. The philosophy is as good as the technique. High energy, yet patient. Recommended. Anne-Marie, mother of 3 of our students, says, Brian Daly is the coach you need training your wrestlers. I've seen Brian's holistic approach to wrestling developing both body and spirit. He skillfully adapts his approach to accommodate beginner, intermediate, and advanced wrestlers. Brian coaches my sons 10, 12, and 17. All 3 are motivated to get to the next level. Under Brian's guidance, they will. Daniel Summers, former wrestler and a mixed martial arts trainer and coach, he says, Brian Daly is by far one of the best wrestling coaches around. Aside from his incredible wrestling credentials, he truly is one of a few that is able to compete at a high level as well as coach at a high level. He cares for his students' progression on the mats and off, making them better wrestlers and even better human beings. I recommend any program that he's involved in to anyone at any age. Truly a one-of-kind program. So whether your kid's a beginner or they've been wrestling for years, you probably haven't seen anything like this. And if you watch this entire video until the end, I have a special gift for you worth over $34.97. Does that sound fair? Okay, well, I have one request, is power down your phone, turn it off, close any open browsers that you might have, and go ahead and do that now. You're going to want to really just tune in to this big idea. So go ahead, turn off the phone, close any of those browsers, and really just tune in to this video. All right, my big promise is by the end of this short video, you will clearly understand why the plan of working harder and longer, being stronger and faster than your competition is a terrible strategy. So who am I, and, well, why should you listen to me? Well, my name is Brian Daly. I'm the author of this #1 Amazon best-selling book, The Inner Game of Wrestling. I wrestled 4 times at the Division III NCAA National Championships. A father to 3 girls, married to my beautiful wife, Francielli, and I currently live near Chicago. So what I'm about to share with you is based on my painful experience of wrestling. So let me tell you a little bit about my story, so maybe you can connect with it, or you can see yourself in my story. So I've been wrestling since I was in 1st grade. In the state of Illinois, at the kids level, placed as high as 6th, and then 3rd. And then in high school, I qualified for the state tournament, and I never placed. So year after year, qualifying for the state tournament, was never able to, get a medal. And then I went on to wrestle in college, and this picture is the 4 that I'm holding up is after I won the conference championship 4 times, all 4 years. And I also went to the NCAA national tournament all 4 years. Now, what's a little unique about my story is during the season, I would beat All-Americans, even a national champ. But when it came down to that final tournament of the year, something just kind of seemed to happen. And I either didn't perform or I just didn't, in those moments that mattered, it went the other way. And so for 4 consecutive years in college at the NCAA tournament, I fell short and never became an All-American, never placed. So, my unique story is that for 8 years, never placing again, or never at that last tournament of the year, just something seemed to happen, and it left me disappointed, frustrated, because I was doing everything I thought I needed to do, and it didn't work for me. So, I just share that with you because I've done a lot of things right, and I've also done a lot of things wrong. But I've also found that the worst information is the wrong information. So let me build out the kind of the hard way of wrestling and going about your season is just grinding without having any fun. Just working hard, just going through the grind and just kind of surviving practice and not having any fun. Also the hard way is only focusing on the physical technique of wrestling. The hard way is leaning on your own understanding. The hard way, having a bad plan of just outworking the competition. And lastly, the hard way I see the most is that thinking another wrestling practice or a tournament is going to make the real difference when you haven't done any of the mindset work. So I'm going to share with you, I'm going to prove to you why the plan of working harder and longer, being stronger and faster than your competition, why it just won't work. So I'm going to share with you this story. So and imagine for a moment that I handed you this map of Europe. And the map of Europe was mislabeled, the United States. And so we have this map of Europe, and we're wanting to get from where we are to where we'd like to go. So for this story, we are starting, I'm in Illinois, we're starting in Illinois. And we'd like to go from Illinois to California. With this map, would we be able to do it? Unlikely, right? So with this map, what if I motivated you, right? A good coach would motivate you, and I'd tell you, focus. Just really focus on the map. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Just focus. Just come on. Would we ever be able to get from, would motivation support us in getting from where we are to where we'd like to go? In this case, the state of going from Illinois to maybe California? It wouldn't, right? So what if motivation won't work? What if I just asked you to work harder? Just really look at it, just focus and look at, would that help? What if I gave you? We're walking, right? And we don't. What if I gave you a bike, thinking, hey, another vehicle should be able to get us there quicker, right? What if I gave you keys to a new car? And I figured with this car we could get there a lot quicker, right? Because we were walking, then we took a bike, then we have this car with a new vehicle. Would it help? I think of another vehicle like learning another takedown or a turn or an escape or a new setup. At the highest level, when we're operating from the wrong worldview, the wrong map, the wrong frame of reference, when we're operating from a map that Illinois and California aren't even on this map. Like we're not even so. Learning another takedown or another technique or is kind of like using another vehicle, such as instead of walking, let's take a bike. Instead of, taking a bike, let's use a car. It would really probably get us frustrated if we were just driving around kind of pedaling, like, are we going north, south? Do we need to go? Like with this map, we're kind of trying to figure it out. And so I hope you can clearly see that motivation or focus or working harder, paying attention, just really learning another, developing another at the highest level. If our mindset isn't right, it would probably can just get us lost and frustrated and kind of, because we're just spinning our wheels. So now if I gave you the right map, a map of United States, could we go from, with this map as our reference, could we go from Illinois to California? With this map, would, if I motivated you, maybe to get there faster, or, if I just encouraged you, you could do it. You could do it. Go ahead. You got this. What if I gave you those keys to that new car? You could probably get there a little faster. Wouldn't you agree? So the point is no matter how good you are, you cannot outperform your belief system. Let me say it one more time. No matter how good you are, you cannot outperform your belief system. How we view ourselves and our worldview is the single most important decision we will ever make. Now, in the past few moments, I just want to ask, have I delivered on my promise to you? Have I shown you, have I proven to you why the plan of working harder and longer, being stronger and faster than your competition, why it won't work? Have I at least challenged your mindset? Have I shown you that there's more to this than that story about the map is the exact reason why people say what they mean by when they say wrestling's 80% mental. It's the mindset. So would you agree it's been that story's been time well spent so far? So I can't possibly cover everything that I'd like to in this video. And, I just want to ask, would it be okay to share with you a little bit about our Next Level Wrestling system? Okay, great. Thank you. So, Next Level Wrestling. So we're the only program using a system of reward, recognition, and acknowledgement to teach, train, and challenge the athlete mindset. So inside of our system, that colored wristband system is you get one of those wristbands. You start off at the white band, and then you move up all the way to black. And so what you can also get with this is that you're going to get access to a private membership area and the system. How to teach and train the athlete mindset to win in the moments that matter. So what you're going to also get is that access to the private membership area, the Next Level Wrestling system, how to teach and train the athlete mindset to win in the moments that matter most, the white wrestling wristband. You're going to have training on the power of personalities, how to communicate and connect with your kids' preferred coaching and communication style, how to easily and very clearly explain, teach, and train mental toughness. You're going to get access to a digital copy of the Amazon bestselling book, The Inner Game of Wrestling. You're going to get some training on the #1 supplement for young athletes. And you're going to you have some training on how to make the connection between your faith and wrestling, how to activate the mind, activate the body, and how to activate the spirit. You're also going to get access to how to define and apply words that we hear all the time, like be confident and focus. And you're going to be able to define and apply these words like confidence and focus in such a way that you can actually use the distinction. As bonus #1, when you register for the Next Level Wrestling system, I'm also going to give you immediate access to the audio version of my best-selling book. You can play this audio version on your phone. You can play it through iTunes. You can play it on your computer. So you'll be able to download that and access that. Bonus #2 is I'm also going to give you access to the #1 app for finding and applying for college scholarships. So this app is probably worth the entire investment, and I'm excited to get that to you as well. So that's bonus #2. When you register, I'm going to show you in a few minutes how to do that and what that looks like. But you're going to get access to this app. It's loaded with all the current scholarships that you can apply for. And it's really awesome. And then bonus number 3 is, I mentioned you're going to get that Next Level Wrestling wristband, the white wristband sent out to you. And then after 7 days, you'll get access. I'm going to send you out one of these Next Level Wrestling t-shirts. I don't have a photo of the back, but it's a USA Wrestling logo on there, and it's a nice soft tee. It's my favorite shirt. So I'll send you out one of those as well. So it's a $24 value. So what you're going to get is access to the private membership and the Next Level Wrestling system, is how to teach and train the athlete mindset to win in the moments that matter most. This training is, you haven't seen anywhere else, I promise. You're going to get access to you're going to get a white Next Level Wrestling wristband mailed out to you. You're going to get training on the power of personalities, how to communicate and connect with your kids' preferred coaching and communication style. This training is great for a parent, a coach, as well as the young athlete. You're also going to get how to easily and very clearly explain, teach, and train mental toughness. So this membership is broken down for parents, coaches, and then the young athletes. So it has all those 3 different categories. How to easily and very clearly explain and teach mental toughness. You'll get a digital copy of the Amazon best-selling book. Some training on the number 1 supplement for young athletes. It's not what you think. And how to make the connection between your faith and wrestling. How the subconscious mind really works and how to tap into that. How to define confidence and focus in such a way that you can actually use it. And then the bonuses again bonus number 1 is I'm going to share with you the app, my best app for finding and applying for college scholarships. There's millions of dollars worth of scholarships available, and you just need to know where to go and look for them. Bonus number 2, the audio version of that number 1 best-selling book, The Inner Game of Wrestling, $27 value. And then lastly, that bonus number 3, the soft Next Level Wrestling t-shirt, and then I will mail out that white-colored wristband. So let me just ask you, if all that did was give you access to the resources you need to train mental toughness, would it be worth it? If all that did was give you, your student athlete, an unfair advantage over their competition, would it be worth it? If all this did was have your child become a spiritually tough warrior, would it be worth it? Imagine what it would be like to see your child with increased confidence, focus, and be totally equipped physically, mentally, and spiritually. What would it be like? Imagine having a strong identity. What would that mean for your child? Imagine what it would be like to get the missing piece to the mindset puzzle without any extra travel for any extra tournaments and any added costs of hotels. Look, this is the missing piece. I'm going to go one last time through this. What you're going to get access to the private membership area, the Next Level Wrestling system, how to teach and train the athlete mindset to win in the moments that matter most. You get the white Next Level Wrestling wristband mailed out to you. You're going to get training. This training is so powerful. The power of personalities. How to coach and communicate and connect with your kids' preferred coaching and communication style. How to easily and very clearly explain, teach, and train mental toughness. You're going to get a digital copy of the Amazon best-selling book. Some training on the number 1 supplement for young athletes. I'm telling you, it's not what you think it is. And then how to make the connection between your faith and wrestling. Training on how the subconscious mind really works and how to use it. How to define confidence, focus in such a way that you can actually use it. And bonus number 1 is my number 1 app for finding and applying for college scholarships. Bonus number 2 is the audio version of the Amazon best-selling book, The Inner Game of Wrestling, $27 value. And then bonus number 3 is the soft tee, Next Level Apparel, Next Level Wrestling t-shirt. This is not a cheap t-shirt. It's a soft tee. It's going to be one of your favorites. So here's what I'd like to do. Here's what to do next. Is what I'd like you to choose from one of the two options on this page that works better for you. So there's two options, one on a monthly basis, and then one if you say, yes, I know I need mindset training. I know I need access to this type of stuff. I'm going to commit to a year. So you have two options. One of those two options probably works a little bit better for you. So what to do next then is scroll down and pick from one of those two options. You can do that now and, register, get access to this. You're going to love it. And so, I made a promise at the beginning for those who stayed to the end of this video. Here's what I'm going to do. You're here, you're with me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 7 days free access to this system. And then when you complete the Fast Start training, I'm going to mail out to you, after 7 days, I'm going to mail out to you the Next Level Wrestling wristband and the Next Level Wrestling Soft Next Level Apparel t-shirt. So you can register today. You go ahead, you pick one of the option, and you'll get instant access to this right away for 7 days. And then you'll get billed, and then we'll send out the Next Level Wrestling wristband, and then we'll send out that soft tee right to you. Isn't that great? So once you register, you're going to create a password, and you're going to immediately get access to the private membership area. Okay? So once you register, you're going to be able to log in immediately. You'll be able to download the audiobooks, download some of the video training. You'll have access to everything. Okay? And then we update this every week. So there'll be new training in there. And so go ahead and register. Get access to it now. I'm telling you, this is the missing piece. This is the missing puzzle piece that we've packaged for you, in a book, as an audio, as some videos, as a private membership, so that you can access it from anywhere at any time. So, go ahead and register if you haven't already. If you have, I'm looking forward to getting this information into your hands. So go ahead, register now, and I'll see you inside the private members area.